Achilles injury and returns a year to the day since he scored twice against Newcastle. More to the point, from Friday onwards he can officially open pre-contract talks with interested clubs. Liverpool are still hoping to persuade him to stay. Today McManaman takes over as captain from Paul Ince, who serves a one-match ban. Robbie Fowler is also missing. He picked up a knee injury at Middlesbrough on Saturday, so Karl-Heinz Riedler partners Michael Owen, who's been voted fourth in the prestigious European Footballer of the Year poll, behind Zidane, Suker and Ronaldo. As for Newcastle, their home defeat by Leeds on Saturday has led to 4 changes. Warren Barton and Rob Lee are injured. Dabizas and Georgiadis dropped to substitute. And into the side comes Stuart Pearce, Aaron Hughes, Noel Solano and Dietmar Hamann. Alan Shearer and Duncan Ferguson team up for the second time. Ferguson with memories of a goal here for Everton in last season's Merseyside derby. Stephen Lodge is the referee, and this fixture has a high-scoring history. You might recall the 2 matches between Liverpool and Newcastle at Anfield, both of which ended 4-3 to Liverpool in consecutive seasons. And here's a chance early on for Duncan Ferguson, and goodness, talk about a high-scoring possibilities here. David James called upon in the opening seconds, and Duncan Ferguson, from a flick on by Shearer, brings a fingertip save from the goalkeeper. So maybe we are going to have some thrills and spills again. And here's Stuart Pearce with the shot. And that one comes back off Jamie Redknapp. And taking on Hegem. Oh, well played by Redknapp. And Michael Owen. Good save. Oh, real speed and self-assurance there from Owen. Only had one thing in mind. From Newcastle's point of view, Shay Given was equal to it. Good save. Given away there by Liverpool. This is Charvet to Shearer. Oh, and a good return ball. This is Charvet, but headstrong that. If he'd been aware of where Duncan Ferguson was in the centre, I rather think Charvet might have picked a better option to... And the referee's going to book the Newcastle player who was responsible for that. It's Dietmar Hamann who gets the yellow card for a challenge on McManaman when the ball had gone. Caught him rather nastily there, somewhere near the left shin. And for a player who's only just come back from injury, that's bad with Shearer. And how he finds Pearce. Duncan Ferguson, an obvious target here. In fact, Shearer gets there. This is Solano. Hamann. Charvet. In again by Hamann. Ferguson looking to get on the end of it. Out, and he's had to come off after that early knock. And on comes Steven Gerrard. 18 years old. Former England youth international. Ferguson pestering the life out of Carragher. Now Glass. Pearce. Speed. Free kick. Gone in there as well to make 4. Ferguson's up. Shearer's there. Oh, it's going to come out to Solano! And Newcastle have taken the lead. It was a thunderous finish, beautifully struck. And the Peruvian puts Newcastle ahead after 29 minutes. Shearer got a touch on it, but when it came to Solano, what a drive. And that's his second goal for Newcastle. Previously scored against Wimbledon, but now immediately there's trouble. Dietmar Hamann has already been booked. The referee looks as though he may be about to send him off. The Newcastle players are protesting. They are trying to persuade Mr. Lodge that something else happened there. But it's going to be a red card for Harman. He was already on a yellow for the foul on McManaman. And within seconds of Newcastle taking the lead, they lose a player. Alan Shearer furious, and he's going to get booked. Well, within seconds of the goal, Harman came in there, and it was a trip of a sort. It didn't look the most vicious foul in the world, but he'd already been booked, and Stephen Lodge sent him off. Well, the referee has run away and getting a goal kick. My impression was that Shay Given may have got hands to that. It's Owen with the shot, and I think the referee may be persuaded to change his mind here. That's a save by Shay Given, and a very good one too. Not the Newcastle. Andreas Andersen can make it 2-0, and he has. Having only just come on for Ferguson, he runs to the Newcastle supporters, and the 10 men are 2 goals to the good. 56 minutes gone, and where was the Liverpool defence then? Staunton beaten in the air, 2 players getting in each other's way. Anderson against the goalkeeper, goes round James. Bab gets his heels to it, but surely it has to go down as Anderson's goal. It's certainly Newcastle's second. Owen. They're staying tight to Michael Owen, but he's so elusive. And he's found Hegem. Owen! Good save by Given. Björneby gets the rebound. Björneby. Newcastle goalkeeper's having a really good day. No question about that. Liverpool powering forward. McAteer. Berger. Redknapp. Hegem. In it goes again from McAteer. Riedler's up. Oh, there's a chance there, surely. Thompson it was, foiled by Given. It's Berger. Oh, they might now. Oh, he saved again. Phenomenal second save. He beat out Berger's shot and somehow got in the way of Owen's follower. And here come Liverpool again with McAteer. Hegem. Good challenge. Pearce again. Here's McAteer. Still it won't go for Liverpool. Will it now? Carragher. Oh, deflection, goal! Michael Owen. It was Carragher's original shot. It was Carragher who had the shot, but watch the deflection. Yes, it's Michael Owen. Oh, talk about poaching. Liverpool are back in it at 2-1. Berger. Thompson very much involved now here, number 25. McAteer, the 2 substitutes combining. Riedler's waiting for the pass, there he is, trying to set up Berger. Well, Newcastle experienced those 2 bitter disappointments on this ground, the 4-3 games as they're now called. Is there something in it for them today? But here come Liverpool again. Oh, it's Hegem. Thompson's there, Riedler's there. Oh, it's 2-2! Riedler has equalised after 72 minutes. Karl-Heinz Riedler. And Newcastle may be facing bitter disappointment on this ground again. Hegem gets down the right-hand side as he's done throughout the second half. Slight deflection, Riedler gets a second chance. and volleys that past Given, who can do nothing. Pullet must be wondering just how that two-goal lead evaporated so quickly. Redknapp with the through pass. Oh, he's found Owen. And Hegem, who's unstoppable down the right at the moment. Berger's waiting in the middle, so is Riedler. Riedler! Good save by Given. Wonderful display by the Republic of Ireland goalkeeper here today. And Hegem on the right-hand side, the Norwegian, has almost got the freedom of the pitch on that flank. They are a man short, remember, Newcastle. Here's McAteer. Header by the biggest threat down this right-hand side for Liverpool. Four waiting in the centre. Oh, Riedler was coming in on the back post corner. Header out was by Stuart Pearce. Riedler's hobbling badly for Liverpool. It's back again with Bjørneby. Staunton's up there. Oh, deflection! Oh, and it's in now! Michael Owen again, with 10 minutes to go. Well, Staunton got up for the header. It came out to Redknapp. Owen got a touch on it, it hit the post. Owen followed up and scored. Here's Thompson. Oh, Berger. If he just touches this off, he's got Owen, but he might not need him. It's still Berger for Liverpool. Oh, a little selfish perhaps. He had colleagues to the right and to the left. That could have been 4-2 and all over. But here they come again with Bjørneby. Riedler. He's through, Owen's to his right. If he finds Owen, it's still Riedler, and he's scored. Karl-Heinz Riedler gets his second, and it's 4-2 Liverpool. Sammy Lee off the bench. And you have this awful feeling, if you were a Newcastle person, that history is repeating itself at Anfield. Liverpool don't mind about that. 5 minutes to go, and they've put the match beyond Newcastle's recall now. Karl-Heinz Riedler from Bjørneby's pass. Owen was there if he needed him, to his right, but he didn't as it turned out. So Riedler's on a hat-trick as well now. Bjørneby. Owen! Good save by Given, not for the first time. Owen knew. It's 3 points for Liverpool. It's 3 wins in a row for Liverpool. And it's more Anfield agony for Newcastle and their supporters. Down to 10 men, they led 2-0. But then in the second half, Michael Owen scored twice. Karl-Heinz Riedler scored twice. And despite the heroics of Shay Given, Liverpool came out of the match 4-2 winners to go out of the old year with 3 wins on the bounce. Newcastle take credit for their performance a man short, but in the end, they were just overwhelmed.
Benito Carbone returning.